still got my ice cream to finish. I couldn't finish it. How you doing, folks? Sorry, I'm really talking much. Well, if you're here, that's me. We'll find out. We're here to talk about stuff you can find at secondhand thrift stores, thrift stores, flea markets, garage sales, things that you can use in either backpacking situations, survival situations, get at home bags, uh, get out, bug out bags, that kind of thing. Who knows? Some of the things you can find could be as simple as a like a couple bucks at I believe it was a garage sale, to a secondhand store Billy Pot. Well, you never know what you're going to find until you find it. I mean, one of my favorite finds is this Nalgene bottle. The Left Hand Brewing Company. This is probably once the Pacific Coast Trail. That was wrong. The Continental Divide Trail. And I get a kick out of it. For one, it's a 32-ounce bottle, really durable. I love the stickers. I don't know if anybody's going to show up, but if they do, they do. I've got, please forgive my, I'm not sure if you guys could hear me very much well because I had my headset in computer apparently. Hopefully you guys can hear me and things will be good, turn out okay. That's if anybody decides to show. So now let's see what happens. Yeah, anything's going to happen. So, oh, hey, South Florida, how you doing, sir? Just talking about some things that are a little bit, been on my mind for last couple of times I've been to my chats and stuff, and I think it's going to be interesting. At least I think so, anyway. Things you can find at secondhand stores, thrift stores, flea markets, garage sales, and the like. But, hey, well. Well, I just got 2 people in, so tripled my viewers. No, I'm here talking about things you can find that you could be used for your get home bags, get out bags, bug out bags, whatever, camping trips, backpacking trips, just simple home emergency things that you don't have to spend a ton of money on. Like, okay, this is one about 8 items that my boy and I picked up. It says $4. We got it for a bunch of them for free. These are LED flashlights, pretty simple, nothing fancy. Take 3 AAA batteries. Cool. OfferUp's a good choice as well. I wouldn't go with Wish, but Craigslist is another good choice. Hey, Cecilia, thanks for coming. Let's see here. Well, here's one of the things I picked up at a secondhand store. Is this little Billy Pot here? Simple thing, aluminum, part of a kit. This is part of something I'm going to be setting to my friend Evan when I get a few more items to throw in with this, which maybe this flashlight will be one of them if he doesn't already have one. Yeah, there it goes. I'm going to add the handle to it and a few other things I think he might like. What was the best find so far for you to find, Will? And happy belated birthday, by the way. I know I've probably posted a couple times, but happy birthday, brother. I've seen little secondhand picture. Um, Actually, everything you see in this picture, that light, this chair, my wife's chair, the lamp that's right next to her,
Great Jedi code behind you.
the great Jedi code over here, our TV. You know, a lot of our stuff is secondhand. Um, hey, Grace, thanks for coming. I was just talking about things that you know, you can get how to get really good deals on things you could really use in both survival situations and, well, apparently, as I was talking to my wife, items you can use in everyday life that you don't necessarily have to cost you an arm and a leg for. Uh, Ian has got the oldest mess kit around that I've ever seen. Well, I'm sorry that you're hurting from all the rain. Is that physically, emotionally, or growing wise, Cecilia? I even found this. I know this looks stupid, but I play the flute. Paid a buck for this. I mean, there's a lot of things you can find. Well, here. When I got all of my World War II kit, I got it in this bag, and I've been using it for my leather working kit. Ooh, sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. I've been using this old military bag for my leather working kit for quite a while. Now, the tools I use in there are not necessarily recycled or new or anything like that, or I mean, old or anything, but they work. I mean, I got to get my leather needles new because they break more often than I really care to. I mean, you get like things like knife sharpeners and let's see what else. I'm not sure if you guys missed the first part of the video where I was talking about the knife I got right here. It was fairly cheap, secondhand store. A few other things. My wife actually got me my first GoPro set off of Let Go before they changed it to OfferUp. And my son's phone, computer off the same thing. Like we were saying, this lamp here, this chair, her chair, a couple other things. Hey, Evan. Welcome to my channel for a change. Loved your video, brother. I was just showing off something that I plan on sending you eventually, brother. I'm not sure if you've seen it or not, but I was going to ask you, but your chat kind of cut out. We actually like collecting hurricane lamps, the oil lanterns, because they work really well on pretty much any oil. You can make your own oil, like from birch trees, anything like that. Loved your premiere, Evan. And this is what I plan on sending you, brother. It's not all there yet. Got to get you to find the handle for it. Not this bale, mind you. It's there. But this is one of the things I found at the secondhand store, part of a kit. Didn't belong to the kit. And it's pretty solid. As you see, the lid holds on. It's actually you can see a little spout right there. I threw in something else I picked up over the weekend for free. We got a bunch of stuff for free. We picked up which would be normally a $4 flashlight, LED flashlight for free. A bunch of them. They just threw them in a bag, said, "Here, take them." So we did.
How about the citywide trash?
Oh, on our citywide trash day, we picked up 2 bar stools, a stand, which is over here, this coffee table down here, planters, and other things we're going to use for our garden. So We've actually got quite a few things. We're planning on getting a lot of our. Was it? We didn't get our candlesticks from the secondhand store, huh? Or like Goodwill. Goodwill. Yeah, Goodwill's a good place to go. Also, Salvation Army, Dave Holst, the Dave store. Yeah, the DAV. Yeah, the DAV store. But we like secondhand stores and thrift stores and Collectomania, which is in Des Moines. Uh, Places like that. Brass candle holders are really nice. Actually, I'm going to show you one of the other items that we've found along the way, which I think is actually pretty cool. Not just including my little $1 flute, which I like, and my Nalgene bottle that's been on the Pacific, no, it's good, Continental Divide Trail, apparently. Okay, sorry, it took so long. Had to go figure out where I put it. Hey, Reese, thank you for coming. Actually, Jenny and I have actually found several glass uh, uh, my brain's locking up again, huh? Hurricane lanterns, oil lamps, whatever you want to call them, for reasonably decent prices, and they were glass. One of the things I just wanted to show you that Ian and I found, I know it's a chafing dish, but this would still work in lieu of not having a Trangia or whatever. The weight, while significant, is really, it's heavy, but it's very durable. That will work in a pinch with some denatured alcohol. And the fact is that it is adjustable, adjustable mouth and everything. Is pretty cool. Yeah, Ian acquired it from me after I found it. Yeah, we're pretty good at scrounging. Hey, JJ, how you doing? As I was telling everybody else, if anybody wants me to go over it again, I will. I have no problem doing that. This is going to be about maybe an hour, short one for me anyway. So I want to close it down at 10 o'clock. So what I was talking about was things you find at thrift stores, secondhand stores, garage sales, Salvation Army, and Goodwill and things like that. An old pipe. Okay, what type of old pipe are you looking for? We have probably about 4 or 5, Grace. Um, like I said, I mean, this little chafing dish, I know what it is, will work for an emergency cooking surface in case you need it. I mean, you see what it's made out of on the inside. You see the mesh in there, and I believe there's some cotton material in there as well. Um, I don't even care about polishing it up, but it's got the little snuffer portion, and I'm not sure how much we paid for it, but Ian tested it and it works out fine. Not as good as as a Trangia, mind you, but it does work. It stays sales, auctions, but I'd like to try to go as cheap as possible. Um, like this one here was like 78 cents. Not as cheap as I've spent more. Or like our TV that we're using right now, we paid $50 for at a yard sale in Newton. There's a couple people down the street from us having a yard sale. The lamp that's up there, that lamp that Jenny's using right now, this lamp right here, This one's actually free, so sorry about the brightness, but yeah, this was free. I think I paid $20 for my chair, $10 for Jenny's chair. That chair over the folding chair was free when we moved in. I'm not sure about the other chair, but well, sometimes it's kind of hard to get to.
Fire rocker, got that at the garage sale, too.
Which one?
That fire rocker.
Yeah, but you also got it with the footstool, but I don't know where the footstool is. Probably still in storage. Okay. But the thing is, I mean, you don't need to spend a ton of money to get quality gear. I mean, I like for my MSR kit that I have, I paid $7 for a tea kettle. It had a tea kettle in there, MSR tea kettle. It had a bowl. It had the pot and everything for $7. It even had a small sponge and a little bottle of camp suds, the good stuff. Hey, Sean, I'm just talking about small stuff that you can pick up at secondhand stores, garage sales, the like. Like, I think we paid $3 for this little chafing dish, as you can see. And you can see it'll work. You can cook your food with it in an emergency situation. And since we are now living in a house that does not have a gas stove, it might come in handy. Though we do have several gas propane stoves and the like. We're also talking about, the other things you could find secondhand or for your bug out bag. Like I paid maybe $2 for my Trangia here that's been on the Continental Divide Trail from when I was gathered due to the location. Little bush pot, which I plan on sending to Evan if he's in here. Hey, Jesse, thank you for coming. And this little flashlight, even though it says $4 on it, I got a bunch of these for free. They're not much, but they work and they're pretty cheap to maintain. Hey, Central Valley, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Does anybody else have some good finds that they've had or found? I mean, this idea came from Evan when he was showing off a fishing reel that he was repairing. He got for free. I understand. I've got to be up at 4 myself. Got to be at work at 6 in the morning. So this little chat's going to be very short. It's going to be ending at 10 o'clock. And a lot of stuff that I got, with a few exceptions, you got used in or secondhand that do well by me. I mean, yes, I have a few exceptions. There's some things you just can't cut. Like my backpack, I don't do that. That's my Ascend backpack I bought brand new. But my mess kit that I use is an MSR kit. Well, quality was only $7. Hey, Reef Robber, thanks for coming. And well, if anybody's interested, you're more than welcome. Secondhand is my favorite thing because I mean, okay, well, this is a prime example. This MSR, sorry, my correction. This Nalgene bottle that I have. Look at the stickers. Think of the stories this bottle could tell if it could talk. It's been to Utah, Wabi Desert. And I love the name. Left Hand Brewing. I'm left-handed. Kind of funny. So it's not just the item. The stories are cool too. I believe. Now, did you buy this new or secondhand? Oh, I think, did you find this at Goodwill? Jenny found this at Half Price Books. That's one of the books that she finds. She finds a lot of our books, with a few exceptions, mind you, at either Half Price Books, Goodwill, things like that. Hey, Travis, how you doing? I'm actually talking about stuff you can find second hand, third hand. Well, unlike like you and I guess Mike would probably do, would be finding stuff on the trail because you clean up all the time. I'm thinking about all the gear you found that you could reuse. As the saying goes, reduce, reuse, recycle. And I think you do a lot of reusing, I'm assuming. So I decided, thanks to Evan and his talk and everything, and Ian talking about the Daiwa fishing reel. Sorry, my apologies if I pronounce it wrong, because I'm not a fisherman. That he was trying to repair for we get to reuse it. According to JV Outdoors, he said that's a really good reel. Hey, Dr. Herbalist, how you doing? Can you give me some examples, Travis, of stuff that you have reused that you have found? I mean, I've got a lot of stuff that I've found secondhand, like this pouch, which my World War II mess kit came in, and actually two mess kits came in, one from '63 and one from 1943, and this right here, and the canteen, all that stuff. I got it at a yard sale. So that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about right now, and I would like to hear you guys' finds, if any, and different things like that. Ian actually has a knife that he found. It was a Smith & Wesson knife he found at the Goodwill outlet store, the place you pay by the pound. I picked it up for him because he couldn't buy it, and he found it on the floor without a sheath. So we put a sheath on it. He's good. And here comes Sean.
Hi.
How you doing, brother?
What is up, guys and gals? Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Buddy.
How you doing, brother?
How you doing?
I hate to say this, but I've been not well all day. It's the first time I've actually been up and around doing anything. I've been fighting a headache.
Oh, hydrate, bro. Hydrate.
I've been trying. I've been dealing with blood pressure problems. And
leave the Pepsi alone. Hydrate with water, bro.
I've had one drink of Pepsi today, and that was just for a little while ago.
I'm not being accusatory here. I'm just
no. That's perfectly fine. I mean, I've nursed a single cup of coffee, mind you, all day, and it's still got coffee in it.
Aloha, Mike, and everyone in the chat. Hello, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you, Colin, for having me up on panel.
Oh, anytime, brother.
I appreciate you.
You
What's going on? Are we here talking about something? Or we talking secondhand?
Actually, it was actually something. It's a combination of stuff that Ian said the other night on Saturday, and Evan about found stuff they found or got for free or low cost that they were reusing, repurposing, that kind of thing. And that made me think of all the stuff that Ian and I, find and reuse almost every day. And one that you might actually appreciate. This is an old chafing dish. I'm sure you're familiar.
Do you know what? I actually saw it before I jumped on. Yeah.
I mean, this is an antique, obviously.
You can boil an egg on that.
You can do a lot with this.
Mm-hmm.
Is it heavy? Yes. But will it do its job? Definitely in a pinch. You could use pretty much any fuel in that.
The thing about it is you have to carry fuel for it.
Yeah. I mean, and fuel can be found at several places, not just denatured alcohol like I like to use. You could use the, the yellow bottle of gas treatment works really well. You can use Everclear. You could use,
Hey, Trav.
Anything. That's cool. Even Johnny uses that one dive knife he found all the time. So,
do you know what? That's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to jump in was to chime in on used stuff, capitalizing on not buying new. Personally, myself, all right, hang on a second. What can you guys see here on the screen? Let me just adjust this a little bit. See how it messes with you guys and gals. All right. Let me just pan a little bit. What do you guys see
is
there?
used. I see a little a drum set down to the right.
Colin, I actually designed and had that built.
Well, that's cool. I didn't know that.
I
knew you played the drums. I just didn't know that.
You see the couch? You see the lamp? Do you see Do you see this shelf up here?
Right.
Up here?
Right. That's pretty cool, actually.
Used. This is an old piece of Haitian folk art, so used. These things over here, right there, those are just little hangers you can put candles in, used from a yard sale. You see my couch? Used. Do you see that?
Little war club?
I don't like things with barcodes.
Right.
I don't particularly care for things with barcodes.
Well, like I said, like this right here.
You see that lamp over there?
That's used.
You see that lamp there?
Yeah.
You see that stereo system? You see all those records? Now, the only thing, hang on a second, new. What's new in here?
Your new ideas.
The only thing that's really new in here is that piece of artwork, and there's a squirrel in front of it, to be honest with you. And this piece of artwork I bought directly from the artist.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'll give you a good close-up on that, but I freaking hate, and I strongly dislike using the word hate, but I hate.
How about dislike?
I hate barcodes. I strongly dislike barcodes. I don't like new stuff. It's all pressed plastic and freaking glue. There's no quality to it whatsoever. None. Right. I'm sorry to go off on a tangent. I apologize for hijacking your stream.
I mean, you've seen a lot of the gear that I've found.
Yes, sir.
And I find quality stuff, not just any stuff. And Ian surpasses me.
Well, you sure do. Both of you do.
And it's just this, I mean.
Yeah, well, my couch. No barcode there. Hey, look, okay, so what I have for a coffee table, it's like a sort of treasure chest size thing. It's about 18 inches wide by 2.5 feet long. And it's full of my great-great-grandfather's tools. And he made the chest. He was a steam fitter. And all his tools are still in there.
More valuable. It's an heirloom.
100%, yeah.
Like I said, I mean, this right here, I picked up at a I think either Goodwill somewhere for like less than $3. And yes, it's a Nalgene bottle, the older style, the narrow mouth. But the story makes it worth more to me. The fact it says Left-Handed Brewing Company on there. Gets a kick out of that. But Nalgene's bottles are, I love using these things.
Oh, okay, hang on a second, Colin.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm going to show you a bottle that never had a barcode on it, okay? I'll just bear with me. Bear with me. Oh, goodness gracious.
Now, do you want any more ice cream? Because I can't finish mine.
I could use some ice cream.
Oh, I'd give you mine. I can't finish mine.
What kind is it?
It's a Haagen-Dazs chocolate.
Haagen-Dazs chocolate, okay. Personally, I would like something gnarly, like a Rocky Road or a Moose Tracks or something like that.
I can't eat those because they have nuts.
Oh.
I'm saying me, bro. I'm not saying you gotta eat it.
No, by the way, Jenny would love those kind of things, but not me.
Don't get me wrong. It's not like I won't finish your ice cream. It's just like I would prefer it if it had some lumps and chunks and stuff in it.
I wish I could eat the lumps and chunks, but they're kind of.
You can make lumps of chocolate.
Yeah, brownies. Ooh.
Okay, so anyways, I wanted to show you, like you showed us a bottle there,
right?
And I guarantee you there was a barcode on it at some point.
Oh, it did.
Maybe there still is. I hate barcodes. Check out this.
The
Colin,
only thing, the code right now is one that said Goodwill on it, I think.
Colin, look at the screen.
Oh, I love those old ceramic bottles. Was that the one with the ceramic lid that you clamp down on?
This is a bottle that I have that doesn't have a barcode. I hate barcodes.
That's cool. Was that a ceramic lid type or was that a
strongly dislike barcodes? Check out this one. I'm going to see if you guys can read the thing on it. This is one of my more valuable ones. This one's worth like $100, but it's probably worth 120 or 30 bucks by now. Let's see if you can read the name on that.
I can't really read it very well.
Well, it says O'Keefe's.
Okay, I couldn't see the first part.
Well, the only thing, this is really the only thing on this bottle, which doesn't really make it that fancy. Like the other one had printing of a house and things like that. But this is the O'Keefe Brewing Company. And this is an old ass beer bottle. That's
cool.
You get ginger beer bottles and old bottles like that, but this one has the impression stamped into it. As you can see,
cool.
As you can see there. But yeah, this is probably the most valuable beer bottle I have in my collection. I've only got 4, and some of them are really good with good graphics, like this one with a house painted on it and stuff. Yeah,
now I know what to get you. If I could find one, I could send it to you.
I seriously like stuff like that. Strongly dislike bottles that got barcodes. I don't like barcodes. Maybe it's a kind of now what do you call that? Idiosyncrasy or?
Nah, you're just picky. That's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
I'm not sure how to refer to that.
I don't know either. I do know, like I'm not sure if Evan saw, but this is the pot I found at a secondhand store.
Oh yeah, that's going to Evan.
That's going. Not just this. I got more stuff.
Wait for it, Evan. Don't chime in yet. Oh, Daddy.
Even though it says $4 on it, it was not $4. I got this and a bunch of others just like it for free. I got silver or you got black. You get to choose. I'm going to send a handle along with this too, so you can actually have it where you can pour it.
Yeah, Cecilia, I drive.
This is a nice little bush pot. I'm sure you'll make good use of it.
Pet peeve? Well, yeah, maybe. I'm not sure how to say it right. I don't like the word hate.
Hey, Princess, how you doing?
Klingon, there you are.
No, I mean, like I was saying, I got one of these for secondhand store. They worked for years. Little sharpener.
Oh.
This was more of my personal preference. You got your instrument you play. I play this.
You know what? We could hang out very, very well together. For sure.
I can't read music. That's the only problem.
It doesn't matter. You don't need to. Do you know the artist named Prince?
Yep.
Or Jimi Hendrix?
Yep.
Neither could read music.
Left-handed, by the way.
Yes, Jimi Hendrix was definitely
died of cancer to the toe.
Left-handed. He wasn't left-handed. He was left-handed, but he didn't even convert the guitar to left-handed. He just flipped it upside down and played it that way.
Yes, I know.
He didn't even change it over.
Yep.
Which is double awesome.
There's a place that's going to be open in the fall that I plan on going to called the Watch Here Flea Market. It's got a 5-acre fairgrounds that they use.
Hang on.
And I'm planning on going through the entire place. I have found bows. I have found fishing reels. I have found pretty much anything you need walking through this place. You can even get yourself a dog if you wanted a dog, hunting dog. And preserve. And that axe that I showed on Saturday of Ian's, we found there. He paid $9 for it, talked the guy down from 15, and we found out it's from World War II. You know, I mean,
Well, that's
things
how
amazing.
you do that. You want to see something real cool?
Yeah.
This is all right. You remember the time of pens and quills and when you would use an
You've got
inkwell
an
and
inkwell,
such?
don't you? You got an inkwell. Oh, that's freaking cool.
Um,
I see it, the skull inkwell.
yeah, and that's
You're
something I
missing
got
the
on my
lid.
shelf.
The
You
only thing
see,
you're missing is the lid.
well, it wouldn't have a lid on it unless there was a pot of ink in it, right?
Oh, it holds the pot of ink.
Yeah,
Okay.
the pot
I
of
thought
ink
it was one
would
you
come
just
with a
let
lid,
the
right?
ink quickly
So
pour it into
it's
it.
sitting on this shelf over here. That one right there, which I have a
Yeah.
whole bunch of other skull things on, but they're
That's
more
cool.
modern. But the shelf it's actually it's spiral. It's got spiral pillars on it, which are old.
I got something I got to tell Will real quick.
All
Will,
right.
I did not know you spoke Klingon. He said kapla. Jenny and I were saying, that's cool.
That's got to be Gesundheit or something. Come on. I don't
No,
know.
it's just like hello in Klingon.
All right, Kapla, then.
What he said. Well, I say Quapla, it just pronunciation. They say my pronunciation sucks. Well, you've seen this knife before, Sean. Got this one secondhand, obviously.
Yeah, that's a beauty.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that is the condition it is, well, other than the patina, obviously.
The patina is great.
But
Don't
the edge
change it.
is like super sharp.
Just oil it and put it over a stone. That's it.
I'm planning on sending this one to Drake, my friend Drake, and he's going to make a proper sheath for it. This one here is a little loose because I could drop it out by turning it over. So that's pretty cool. Down here to my left, you could barely see it, right? The little black thing is actually the gray Jedi code that my wife found at a secondhand store.
Actually,
Where?
garage sale.
Oh, sorry, a garage sale. And recently, this lamp right here, we got for free. Was thrown in with the chair I picked up for $10.
This lamp over here, no, of course you can't really see a great image of it, but I think I paid like $45 for that one. But
Wow, that's beautiful.
This one over here, it was like I paid $15 for it. It has a heavy marble base, absolutely beautiful, and you know they're both worth like $300 a piece. So
I'm not going for stuff for prices. I'm going with stuff I could use generally, and if they happen to be worth money, that's beside the point. For me,
hey, Colin, guess what? You see that right there?
yeah,
You know what that is?
that's an original painting. I know you mentioned it before.
It's an original Haitian folk art painting, and it's painted on a sugar sack.
Oh, I remember you mentioning it. I don't know how much it's worth or anything, but I know it's probably priceless.
Kind of $8,000. Last time when I heard the market was hard, I've heard the market has softened. Maybe it's hardened again. I'm not sure, but you know that was like $5 to me.
Right, that's a good deal.
It does have a little bit of damage, and dude, I've got.
It's priceless to you. It's all that matters. You like it.
No, the thing about it is, it's a freaking all right. I'm not sure if you saw videos about my BFK, my big freaking knife.
Nope.
Okay, well, it was like a 15-inch, maybe 16, from the hilt to the tip of the blade.
I would call that a Crocodile Dundee knife.
The blade was a 1/4 inch thick, and it had the sawback on it, so it was pre. It was pre. What was that? in Switzerland. What was that treaty?
Geneva Convention?
Thank you. Yes, yes, Colin. It was
No, thank you,
Geneva.
Jenny. She mentioned it.
Thank you, Jenny.
Welcome.
Good job. Big brain on Jenny. That's freaking awesome. So it was pre-Geneva Convention. Okay, so I bought it for $5 at a yard sale 15 years ago. I was broke last winter, and I sold it for $200. And I should have kept it. But I needed money. I needed fuel for the car, food, whatever, right? So if I pay $5 for something, like say it's that, and it hangs on my wall, and I get to enjoy its beauty for a number of years, and then I come to a point in my life where that's not worth $5 anymore. That's worth $4,000. Guess what? It's going out the door, and myself and my children are going to eat.
Well, that makes sense. That makes very good sense. It's an investment.
Like
it's like an investment.
Like I paid like $8 for that, and now it's worth 80. I paid $20 for that, and now it's worth 120. Sure, yeah, it's just a little thing. It's just a thing.
Jenny and I just went to they were doing a citywide trash day in Des Moines, and we found, we do a little turn around here. We can see part of it.
I love your place, Colin. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That stand right there.
Yeah.
We found that on the curb.
Uh-huh.
Down here, you can't really see it very well. This coffee table. Someone tried to sell it for $20. We got it for free because they were throwing it out. We've got tons of planters and hanging planters and a lot of gardening stuff for free because people were just throwing it out.
I think that's an amazing thing, and we should capitalize on that all the time. But what I'm saying is the difference is between stuff that has a barcode on it to the difference to stuff that doesn't have a barcode on it is the stuff that has a barcode on it will never be worth more than what it's sold for, ever.
Well, a lot of my stuff doesn't have barcodes because I'm not sure why they don't. They just don't. Did they used to? Probably on a sticker at one time. But I just like looking for stuff that works for both either backpacking, camping, fishing, hunting. Jenny's needles for her yarn that she loves to collect. The only thing
dude. You can buy plant potters or plant stands. Like look at the style of your house. You got an arts and crafts style house, right? So you can go find plant standers, like plant stands, in an arts and crafts style from way back in the day, before the time of barcodes, and have that complement your place. And you might pay $5 for it at a yard sale, and it'll hold a plant up in your house for years or decades, right? Yeah. And then when you go to sell it, it's worth $50, not $5. It gains value, not some Malamite, IKEA desk that's made of glue and gonna fall apart.
Right. We haven't really found anything that works yet.
You will. You will.
While we can't use our fireplace due to insurance purposes.
Hey, Lori.
We do plan on getting the fireplace sets for it because it makes it look nice. And also in case of emergency, like the grid goes down, we can actually use the fireplace. But that's just as a backup method for the next year because anything can happen. Unfortunately, sometimes. Well, here's another item that you might get a kick out of, Sean. Is this?
Oh, is that your dining room table lamp?
This is a hanging lamp that had a chain on it.
It was beautiful.
The only thing that's wrong with it is something that happened when it fell off. It actually broke a panel, unfortunately. But if
Well,
I'm not sure if it's homemade or if it's Tiffany or whatever, but it works. I think we paid $10 for it
Yeah. Very good.
at Goodwill.
well, you know what? Even with the broken panel on it, it's still worth $50. So there's your intrinsic value. Guys like you and I, and of course, your girl Jenny, and many people here in the chat find the intrinsic value in something as a piece that has value. And if you can pick it up for $5, but it's worth 200 or 300 or $20 or whatever. It's not the idea that you can sell it for more than what you bought it for. It's the value in the piece itself.
Well, like my arrowheads I found the other day, which I showcased, I paid $13 for them. Brand new, same arrowheads are worth $48.
There you go. There's a massive score. Yeah.
And the thing is,
Great.
they're going to be useful for me for hunting. And
Hey,
that's
Howie, how you
I
doing?
didn't have it.
Good to see you.
Hey, Lori, thanks for coming. Lori was up on my panel the other day, which is really cool.
That is cool.
Be well, Cecilia. Thank you for coming. You be safe. Love you.
Nice, Cecilia.
I'm going to try to keep this panel short today because I got to go to work tomorrow. But I'm going to try to cut this off at 10 because I have a tendency to talk way too much.
Well, your streams really do go long.
I don't intend to, Sean. I don't.
The intention is not. I totally get that. Yeah, there's no fault in the intention because there is no intent. I totally
It's just
it just does.
The topics get really interesting and people like to talk about them, and we just keep on going and going and going. Howie, long time no see, sir. Hope you are doing well.
I need to smash faces with Johnny here in the not too distant future.
He'll be
dude.
He'll be on my panel next Thursday.
Next Thursday, okay.
This coming Thursday.
This coming Thursday?
Yes, this coming Thursday.
All right.
He actually has got a new position that it was offered to him. They gave him an offer he could not refuse.
Well, he texted me and he said he now has 3 jobs and only 1 day off, and we haven't actually had a chance.
That's changed as of Saturday.
Evan, you behave yourself.
Oh, that's true. You did outdo me on the 11-hour stream there, dude.
Colin, behave yourself.
Hey, I'm on my own channel. I am behaving myself.
I know. I'm just busting your chops, man. It's all good.
Which is really funny. I had pork chops for supper.
Hey, Mike. You're behaving yourself and you had pork chops?
Yeah. Jenny made pork chops.
How'd she do those? Come on, you got to spill it.
She fried them, which is something she never does. She usually bakes them.
Like pan fried?
Cast iron skillet.
Mmm.
They were good.
Well, you should bust that out on video. I'm telling you.
Well, it's too late now. It's already cooked. They're already in the extras already in the freezer.
Yeah,
we're gonna have those for a supper next.
If you pan fried something in a skillet, film it and just post it.
Well, I wasn't been feeling too well until a few minutes ago. I had this major headache all day.
Well, she ain't frying you, bro.
No, but I was barely able to move. I've actually been dealing with edema in my lower legs. I'd have trouble walking.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Just one leg, mind you. And it's just now getting to the point where I can walk. Swelling's gone, but it's, yeah.
All right, Colin, why you can walk more, okay?
I plan to. I drink more water. I'm hoping that I've also been putting lotion on the spot where the rash had built up. So I'm hoping that will help too.
It puts lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again.
Yeah. Be well, Travis. Now, Travis is a really good person about recycling because that's what that's what he does.
Stay home safe, Trav.
Oh, let's see here. We had two Floridians so far, and Canadians, and Washington. Okay, what are people from Washington called? Washington State called?
They're called Washingtonians.
Washingtonians?
No, Washingtonians.
Oh, well, we got to ask Will because
You
he
can't
is
say wash. You got to say warsh. Washingtonians.
Wash.
Warsh.
It's like Worcestershire sauce, right?
No, it's not like that at all.
Well, it's Worcestershire, I know.
I call it rooster sauce. I just like threw it. I'm not even saying it.
I know.
It's from here across the
brother.
It's freaking rooster sauce. That's it.
Yeah, I know. I get a kick of saying it wrong.
Yeah, it's fun, and yeah, we can always have fun.
Washingtonian.
Washingtonian. No, there's got to be an R in front of that.
He said wash.
Howie. Washingtonian.
Just like I'm an Iowan. No,
I'm a Canuckistan or from Canada.
You don't like Canadian?
I'm a Canuck through and through. But
well, that's a difference. That's a person, the individual,
the way things are going, I mean, with Mr.
I just call you family. You're all invited here.
With Mr. Sparkle Socks up here and the freaking potato down there, we're all going to be sold to China. They're just going to sell us as a bunch of slaves.
He's an okay, I can't even pronounce that one.
Oregonian.
Oregonian, yeah.
I can say that.
I want to say oregano.
Oregano is delicious, but
I know, but with my brain, with my dyslexia, it makes it look like oregano. I know it's not because I could understand Portland, Oregon, but yeah.
You funny, Colin.
Idahoan. But by the way, people from Idaho and people from Iowa get mixed up all the freaking time, and I don't even understand why. They are potatoes, we are corn. Big difference.
All right, hang on a second. Idaho, I know Idaho as being marketed as potatoes come from Idaho. Is Klingon Princess, if you can chime in on that, or anyone from Idaho.
Ooh, that sounds good, J&J. Jenny would have loved that, especially potato salad. Love potato salad.
Chicken Creole and potato salad. I'll be right there, J&J. Yeah, just hang out there.
Howie says Canada is China.
That's on your back door.
The communists own Vancouver, and they are in with the Chinese Communist Party. Okay.
Grace, there's folks up here who say "warsh," like I gotta go do the warsh. I don't know why. It's not a Southern U.S. thing. Maybe it found its way up here. Possibly. Yes, no, I'm not sure. But yeah, I know folks up here in Canuckistan who say, "Yeah, I gotta go do the warsh." It's like, huh? All right. Well, when are you gonna do the wash?
That's true. I think Grace is right.
I'm not discrediting that at all. I'm just saying it exists up here as well. I'm not making fun of any Southern brothers and sisters. What I'm doing is sharing my experience here from Canada and from people here from Canada.
Oh, we're getting the recipe for the chicken Creole thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Jenny's going to love that.
Are they going to slam it up on the chat here? Or?
I've got to ask permission because it's not my recipe.
Well,
recipes are guarded secrets there, Sean. You know that.
I think you just did.
No, she said she'd send it to me or Jenny. I still have to ask permission.
All right. I'll chill out.
Ask J&J. She might give it. They might give it to you. Or could I ask? Could I please give the recipe to Sean?
All I
Please.
asked was, are they going to post it here or not?
Well, they're gonna. I'm not sure if they're gonna mail it to me or not. They've been mailing me stuff like all my seeds and stuff. Now, I got some more seeds coming from South Florida.
I have a ton of seeds to mail out. A ton of them. That's one bag of 3.
What is it?
These are wisteria.
Okay, I'm not familiar with those.
It's a decorative plant. It's a vine that grows. These are poisonous. Don't touch them with your fingers. Handle them with gloves. But it's a growing vine that will. Colin, go watch my video from tonight about free food. And you'll see a clip in there. Beautiful, beautiful, dangling, decorative flower, but they will take over your fences. They're not edible, nothing like that. It is a decorative plant.
We have a lot of rabbits and stuff in the area, and I'd rather them not get a hold of something like that here. So I'd rather not. But she still will send you they will send you the recipe.
Muchas gracias, Grace. Thank you ever so much. No. Yeah, no offense given, no offense taken. All good and safe there, Grace. But I've heard not many folks up here, but a few folks say, I got to go do the wash.
It's the first I've heard of it, but I'm in Iowa.
But
we're kind of isolated out here.
It's a southern thing, and I agree. How it
And just because I'm in southern Iowa doesn't mean I'm a southerner.
It's a pain in the butt. Definitely invasive. Lori, for sure. Absolutely beautiful, but it could consume your entire house and pummel it into the ground. Yep. Sure could.
Well, what do you think of, what is that one stuff called? It's a southern invasive species of plant that's got a lot of benefits on top of being invasive. Dang it, I almost had it.
Oh, hang on a second. Howie, what kind of chest playing buddies are you missing? They're playing on, you mean CHEST or CHESS? I think that T should be an S. If not, I don't mean to speak for anyone. Grace has been known to say "warsh." All right, beautiful, and that's freaking fantastic because you know, like globally, we're all from different places and different areas, so we have different colloquial sayings and languages and how we pronounce things. And if you're going to go ahead and do the wash, if you're up here in Canada, you go down south and someone tells you go on and do the wash, you'd be like,
kudzu, that is.
Where is that? What? The wash? I'm not sure what the wash is. Then they'll slap you with a wet shirt. Go do the wash. Then you'll get it.
It was kudzu I was trying to think of, Sean.
Kudzu?
Kudzu.
Gesundheit.
It's a invasive vine that ate the South, but apparently you can do a lot with the berries, with pretty much everything with it.
Kudzu.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I haven't.
It's a southern invasive vine that grows over. When you see movies and stuff of the vines that climb up telephone poles and along telephone poles and all that stuff in the southern movies and stuff like that. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I'm looking up what you can do with kudzu.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's a difference between one of the differences between the North and South. We get different species, obviously, because we have different growing regions, right? And some are more beautiful They're probably all beautiful, but they exist in different climates, right?
Yeah.
Dialects travel, absolutely, 100%. Grace, Martin, I'll tell you what. When I was in the boot camp in the military, all right, we had folks from all over the place, and you know, me being a Canadian was obviously all Canadian people, but there were a bunch of folks in there from Newfoundland and like from way out in the Back Bay and stuff like that. And a couple of them got together. Like we had to stay up late at night to do our sewing and stuff like that. Under the we had to shut the lights off and had to do it in really low light stuff, so we didn't get busted for being up at late hours. But we'd be sitting around there doing our sewing or our ironing or polishing our boots or whatever. And these Newfoundlanders were talking to them, amongst themselves. And to be honest with you, at the time, I thought they were speaking French. I had no idea what they were saying. Not a clue. And they were speaking English. But it was a Newfoundlandese dialect. It was a Newfoundland dialect of English, right? And just how they had their accent from whichever bay they were from, or if they were Baywops or Townies or whichever. Newfoundlander will chime in on that. But yeah, not a freaking clue what they were saying. Bigfoot, holy cow!
Hey, Bigfoot, thanks for coming again. He was up on my panel too.
He was in my live stream earlier, and I told him I saw his freaking doppelganger this weekend.
Oh, I was doing some research just now, Sean, and
Yeah.
you know the stuff you can make out of kudzu? Even though you probably don't get it where you're at.
Well, no, I don't know.
Let's see here.
Hi, Howie. Stay home safe.
Let's see here. Where was it? You can be used like spinach, eaten raw, chopped up, baked in quiches, cooked like collards, or deep fried. Shoots are tender and taste similar to snow peas.
Kudzu.
Yep.
Really?
And it produces a purple-colored, grape-smelling blossoms that make delicious jelly, candy, and syrup.
Holy cow!
Some people have used these to make homemade wine. Large potato-like roots are often eaten, are full of protein, iron, fiber, and other nutrients. When dried and ground into a powder, are used to coat foods for frying or to thicken sauces.
Isn't that interesting?
Yep. And you wouldn't believe who I learned that one from.
Johnny?
Wrong. An author called Ron Foster. He's a prepper author, and he writes about prepping practices in his books.
Hang on a second, Colin. Let's address Bigfoot here.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with spam. It's just a little salty for me. And you can't say no to Johnny, who, like, the whole economy over there in Hawaii survives on spam.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and chime in on this, Colin.
Go right ahead.
To Bigfoot. Okay, Bigfoot. You being such a Bigfoot and such a terrible, you'll bang trees off of other trees to scare people away and such. Why are you so scared of a little tiny can of spam? Why are you so scared of spam, Bigfoot? You shouldn't be afraid of that. You're a Bigfoot. You're a pro throwing it into the garbage.
We actually, I got one more thing I gotta find. Give me a second.
Oh my goodness gracious. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, pineapple on pizza, 100%. Your diet has a spam filter. Listen, Bigfoot, seriously, go check out my spam fried rice video. It's absolutely wonderful. Now that it's all on you guys, if you want to let Heather make it for you, that's another story altogether. That's not my circus, not my monkeys, but It's actually really good. Okay, Bigfoot, chime in. Why do you don't like Spam? Do you not like the flavor? Have you tasted it? Come on now. Come on now. Spam fried rice, so freaking good, Will. So good. Evan, you on your way? You stay well and safe. Yeah, Bigfoot, I want to hear that. Do you not like it for its flavor? Have you even tasted it? Have you let anyone cook it for you? Or is it just a mental thing? Bigfoot is a result of human eating Spam. Well, you're Bigfoot, so does that mean you're Bigfoot not as good under the eyes of God? So maybe more humans should eat the Spam and we'll get more Bigfoots and it will be good under the eyes of God. Come on now, Bigfoot. Come on. Bring your big feet in if you want to play. You didn't even let Heather cook any for you, did you? You didn't. Swear. I swear you didn't. Wait. Did Colin abandon me? I think I'm here all by myself. Congealed jelly that is packed in the suction noise and is pried out of the can for starters. All right, so that kind of gotcha. I thought a Bigfoot was a big tough guy who could like just go in and like eat a raw fish or grab a bear and rip it in half and start eating, even on the gelatinous parts like his joints and such. Spam pork and beans, cheese casserole. I think he will, but I'm just having too much fun here, busting Bigfoot's chops a little bit. I'm sorry, Bigfoot. I love you, brother, and I don't know why. Bigfoot has a delicate side too. He must. If he's married to a lake fairy, he must have a delicate side. I'm sure. That's wonderful. And I love you both. You guys are both great.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, there you are. Dude, you left me dangling, but that's okay. I fielded it well. It's all
Well,
good.
you're good co-host.
Bigfoot is now about to try Spam.
Good.
That's kind of BS, really.
I was going to show you something that I found at a secondhand store that was really cool. It was a hand cranked meat slicer.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But it's out in the trailer still. It didn't make it into the house yet.
You could run some Spam through that, couldn't you?
Yes, you could. You can make it adjustable. You can make it as thick or as thin as you want.
Wonderful.
And I just washed it up, took the whole thing apart, cleaned it out.
You got to wash it or wash it?
Wash. I'm from Iowa. It's a wash.
Sorry, man. Colin, say something.
Something.
No echo. Secondhand Spam. Wow.
Actually, I have had secondhand Spam when someone got Spam and they gave it to me.
Only if you're lucky. Secondhand Spam. If you get secondhand Spam, you're blessed. You're a blessed Bigfoot. You're a blessed Neanderthal if you get secondhand Spam. I'll tell you that right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, I can understand the sound that Spam makes when you take it out of the container, but that's only temporary.
Yes.
The only thing worse about Spam is not the Spam itself. It's the key that always either breaks or something happens to it when you're trying to open a dang thing.
Oh, the key that breaks. Do you know what? Spam has like a kind of a ring around the bottom of it anyways, where you use the key to cut it open.
Right.
So if you lose the key, you can actually smash it against a rock and it'll pop open.
Well, I actually have one of the old P38s, which I had to use today since we cannot find a lot of our stuff for our house because it's still in the storage unit, and we're just trying to survive with what we got. You know, we're kind of limited on furniture and stuff still. Did you hear that our kitchen table broke?
No, but it would appear that we've got a Bigfoot vomiting in the chat.
We do.
Yeah. It's all puke faced. Maybe he's not one of those tough, aggressive type Bigfoots. Maybe he's one of those sensible, sensitive type of Bigfoots that are, you know, whichever. We like Bigfoots just the same.
Yeah.
We don't discriminate.
Right. Me, to answer Grace's statement, I have 2 P-38s I carry with me at all times.
Reese talking about the pull top spam. Even
Pop
easier
top.
to get into that spam.
Yeah, I call them pop tops now because you're like.
Yeah.
And if you look at spam, the spam website, you can get all flavors of spam. You can get bacon flavored spam or whatever. Doesn't matter.
And smart, not barbaric and desperate. Yes, Bigfoot, trust, sir. I do know you're smart, like as hairy and fuzzy and, as far as all your arm hair dangles down. I know you're smart. If I didn't think you were smart, I wouldn't follow your channel. All right? Love you, bro.
I'm sorry about this, Bigfoot, but.
Oh, goodness gracious. You be careful. Bigfoot doesn't start smashing trees outside your bedroom window tonight. Come on now. Really, Will?
He'd have to worry about it more than I would. I'm like in the middle of Iowa. No Bigfoot sightings here.
I don't know. I think you could probably run real fast and get here. So I'm just going to be.
You have to hop a
polite.
train.
I'm going to be polite and sit up straight and behave myself a little bit. A little bit.
Yes, it can. Okay, I am going to do something I wasn't planning on doing. I am going to 10:30 max, no more. We broke my rules, Sean.
Okay, hang on a second, Colin. I didn't do that. That's you. I'll jump out and let you go to bed. No problem whatsoever.
No, I'm going to cut it off at an even time. I don't like oddball numbers. It just bugs me.
Okay, Colin. Well, if there's somebody else you want to invite up, go ahead and.
Oh, you're more than welcome to stay up here. It's fine. It's just.
No, I wasn't saying that. Like, I'm happy to stay up, but I mean, if
no. I love listening to you. I could just sit here and just listen to you talk. That's the thing. That's one thing I love about you because we're same wavelength on a lot of topics. So just I get to sit there and I just get zoned in, and listen to you talk.
Night, Bigfoot.
Be well, brother.
Yeah,
thanks for coming.
Safe, okay.
Oh, you're most welcome, Will. I try to have fun on my channel.
Well,
I talk about everything.
Run away. I just thought if Colin would like to have somebody else up, I could jump out or.
Well, I don't. If anybody wants to come up, they're more than welcome. I'm not really restricting anybody.
Spam dreams. Bigfoot's going to have nightmares. I'll be right back, guys and gals. Excuse me, would you please?
Be well.
Oh, well,
See you soon. Get another drink. Get a refill, looks like, or something.
I think so.
No, Will, happy belated birthday, brother. I'm not sure if you heard me before, but thank you for coming. You're still a youngin' in my book. Not as young as Evan, but young. So does anybody else have any yard sale finds that they think is really cool, or secondhand stores, thrift stores, garage sales, yard sales, curbside pickups, things like that you have to show off? I mean, Sean's got some really good finds there. You're not even close to being old. I'll be 54 this year. It's the beard, Will. That's all it is. Well, this is not Thursday, Grace. This is Monday.
Sorry about that, guys and gals. Johnny drank all my beer.
That happens.
It happens and happens and happens.
You should see Ian and Jenny go through homemade root beer. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
they love this stuff.
hey, Colin.
Yeah,
You know, Northern Girl Hobbies?
I've seen her. I've talked to her. She's on your channel a lot.
Yeah. Okay. If you've got moderators in here, maybe we
I've
can
got a
get
lot of moderators in here.
Yeah, well, I can't see it because I'm on panel in the comments here, so it just doesn't show.
Yeah, what about her?
Maybe hammer a link for her. She posted a video today that was a collaboration of about 15 different content providers. One of which I was part of that, yes. And I'm not trying to promote it for my own, nothing like that. I'm trying to promote it for her. But what I'm actually trying to promote it for is for you guys who are other content providers to go ahead and look at what she's doing, have a watch of that video, and she's looking for other content providers to add videos for her funny collaborations, because it's freaking amazing, funny, and awesome. Now it's over a half an hour long. It's like 30 to 40 minutes long. But when you get a chance to look at it, seriously, have a check see.
Hey, Ramona.
Ramona Perez.
Yeah, I am getting ready to post her link in a second here, Sean.
Yeah, so she's looking for other content providers like yourself, Colin, to provide some type of video. Like you could take a bow and some, a quiver on your back and go out into the woods and shoot some stuff and say some stuff, record it, and just send it to her, and she can chop it up and use it in different ways just to have a little bit of fun.
That's fine.
Because it's all about
I've got a brand new bow I want to go try that with anyway.
boom. You know what? You could do it in such a way that wow, this is a brand new bow. I suck so hard at this one. You could do that.
The only thing I really suck at is trying to record when I'm shooting. I have to bring my stand for my GoPro or my phone, depending on which way I want to set it up.
We got to get you like a helmet cam.
I have a head mount one, but it's my gear somewhere in the trailer. My one I want to do is a new video that I want to do a wrist mounted one.
Hey, you know what you could do?
It'll show me as I'm shooting it and releasing the arrow.
You know what you could do? You could just go into your trailer looking for your stuff and say, Northern Girl Hobbies hid all my stuff in here on me. You could do that. And
I'm kind of embarrassed the way the trailer was loaded, but it was like get out quick and all that other stuff. Hey, Repeat, how you doing?
This is just a fun collaboration, and it's just something goofy, and it's not serious. It's not about prepping. It's not about gardening. It's not about the end of the world. It's not about how you should hunt or anything like that. It's not serious at all. It is just fun, which we need more of these days, guys and gals.
There is a couple of videos I've been wanting to do, but I haven't had a chance to do yet because everything that's been going on the last couple of months.
Fish, hunt, trap, repeat. Hello. Grace, you know what? I don't edit my videos either, but when Northern Girl asked me for a little video, what I'll do is I'll record the video and then I'll upload it on my site as
private.
Either private or you're gonna have to ask her how to do it. Maybe unpopular. It's probably gonna be unpopular, but
unpublished.
Unpublished. Thank you, Colin. Yeah, so I'll do that, and then I'll send her the link to that whole piece of video that I've taken, and then she'll just chop out little bits of it that she wants, and she'll mix it up and throw it into a little thing, and it's funny and hilarious and really a good time.
Well, as soon as I find my head mount set up,
Unlisted.
I could probably do it when I go through my next thrift store hunt, looking for stuff.
Yeah, you could throw in the words that it's like, all right, Northern Girl told me to go look for this. All right, where's this? All right, I know NGH needs some. It's like I'm not sure where to find it. Wait a second. Here's the bows. Here are the tips. All right, hang on a second. And then you like hide them under your coat or something. Try to sneak out or whatever.
I got something we could probably do because I already know where some things are at different thrift stores that people don't generally pick up like I do, like archery gloves and bows and stuff.
Just a funny little thing. Hook up with Jenny over on Northern Girl Hobbies. Submit your stuff to her, and I'm not sure what the plan she has for her.
Now,
next,
it would be really funny if I found a sign with her name on it. It said Northern Girls Hobbies.
Yeah, wouldn't it be?
Going through a thrift store. Hey, look what I found.
Hey, Tammy. You know what, Colin? You could actually go to her channel and take a clip of that and put it in your own.
Right.
If you wanted to. I don't know all that.
I don't know how to do that, to be honest. I've never been good at editing at all. I barely be able to combine two different videos.
I don't know how to even do that.
I got lucky. I found a one on my phone, and that's it.
So, like, you're twice as smart as I am.
Oh, probably. But you're a better gardener than I am.
I'm not so sure about that. I know I'm a
You've
better
been working the garden longer than I have. I hadn't had a proper garden since we moved out of Newton, which really sucks.
Okay. Yeah, well, we'll all get into that, but I mean, it's just a whole bunch of fun, and I mean, I'm talking to everyone here in the not just the panel, but the chat. Anyone who creates content, makes some videos, go send it over to Northern Girl Hobbies, and
there you go. This is from Will
for her next collab. What's Will got?
Unlisted.
Yeah, okay, and then you can shoot the link to the person. Yep. Thank you, Will. I appreciate that. Appreciate you.
JJ's got a recipe for root beer cake.
I don't even know.
Okay. Now,
yeah, Grace, I'm so not techie. It's just shameful. But what I do works for me.
Your phone's going off.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm going to jump down. That's my buddy Billy down over at Ontario Homestead.
Say hi from us.
Let me just. I'm gonna have to get my other glasses. Hey, Blake.
Hey, bud. How you doing?
Yeah.
Are you going to be heading out, Sean, or are you going to be staying?
Nah, he's saying he might call in a few minutes.
Okay. By the way, I forgot to ask you, how's my picture and audio sound since I got the new internet?
Do you know what? Your video is freaking amazing. Your video used to be freaking terrible.
Yep.
And I don't want to say anything bad about it ever because I don't like to say bad words about good people that I know. But your video used to be freaking terrible.
Oh,
but now that it's better, now I can say, wow, yeah, that was really shit before.
Oh, I know it was because I was using the internet off my phone, and when I was out in Milo, I had better signal than I do here, which is I went from a T-Mobile area to a Verizon area. And
yeah,
Verizon area do not support T-Mobile at all.
All right.
So
okay, well, it's freaking fantastic. You know what? Not only did you make a better move to the place that you are now, you also got a boost in your internet service, and your channel is going to be better.
I hope so.
It was terrible watching you.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Welcome back, Evan.
Slow, grainy vid and stuff like that. I don't like to say bad things about bad people.
No, I just want to know if it's something wrong with it.
I do like to say bad things about bad people, but I don't like to say bad things about good people.
Oh, did I show you this?
Yeah, is that a balance?
Nope. This is a mount for a bow fishing reel for your bow.
Okay, yeah, I saw that last week.
Yep.
Yep,
So
sure did.
And I did another tour on Saturday, quickly, mind you, since I had better internet to show some things, but the lighting was kind of sucky, unfortunately. But I've got better internet. I can actually show the house off a little bit better.
No, your video and your audio is awesome. Do you know what? What cam are you? What cam are we seeing right now?
This is the one off my Asus laptop.
And it's attached to that.
Yep.
Okay, so you can't pick it up and move it around.
Nope. What I usually have to do is log in with my phone in addition to my laptop. That way I can roam around with my phone.
Gotcha. We may get grainy video off of that.
It's not so much grainy. It's just I use the Wi-Fi for the house now instead of just using my regular phone internet.
Well, I can't really say we haven't tested it, so I mean.
Well, actually, I did on Saturday.
I said we.
Oh, that's true.
You know what? I can't be everywhere all the time. Don't get me wrong. I love your streams, bro.
Oh, thank you.
I love being here.
I love being here too. I mean, there's like yesterday. I wasn't on it hardly at all, if at all. Yeah, I miss talking to people, but I wasn't feeling 100%. I mean, I could barely walk, barely move. My right leg was swollen, so I had to keep my leg up above my heart, which really sucks. But it's getting better.
Make sure you look after you, okay?
I plan to. Jenny is cutting me off from fries from McDonald's.
Those are the best fries.
Salt. Though all she has to do is order fries without salt.
They have to clean the whole bin.
Yep. But the thing is, a person has a right to ask.
Yes, they do. Yes, 100%.
And thing is, I don't eat a lot of salt generally. But the last month we've been stuck in that hotel room. We couldn't cook. We had to eat out every single day.
That's terrible. That must have been horrible expensive.
That's probably why my legs were the way they were, because I wasn't eating anything healthy at all.
Pound of water in and eat some salads, bro.
I generally don't eat salad because, I don't like, ranch dressing at all.
Don't eat the ranch dressing then. Eat the Russian dressing.
I actually prefer, what's the kind?
Caesar?
Thousand Island?
Yeah, Thousand Islands is a lot like Russian, but Thousand Islands, yep, that's good. But eat some salad.
I actually, Tamara, just to let you know, I had this much Pepsi today.
Ramona Perez.
That's all I've had. I would have had milk, but Jenny forgot to buy milk.
Yeah, less Pepsi, good vinaigrette. Yeah, well, oh yeah, you can make
I don't like vinegar. I tried vinaigrette. It just doesn't taste right.
Some balsamic or some apple cider vinegar.
Ramona, the new house is amazing. Thank you for asking.
Oil.
It's doing really well here. What we're planning on changing out from going to a ground garden to a raised bed garden due to the angle of the ground that we can put the garden in. So we want to make sure it's level and the seeds don't get washed out. It looks like a lot of water goes through there during the rainy season. I figured we go about a foot off the ground type of thing.
Colin?
Yeah.
If you put those in, it's going to be a little bit late this year unless you get right to it. We're
going to do container gardening this year, I think.
You know what? All those vegetables you put in those pots, eat them. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Put it in a salad and eat it.
We got a tomato plant that a friend of ours gave us. It's sitting over there on above our cabinet over there. That's growing like gangbusters. We're getting ready to transplant it over the next weekend. This thing's about, I don't know, about that long. We got to transplant it to put fresh soil in the pot, the new pot we want to put it in. I-10 takes bites out of the whole head of what? I don't get this one. Oops, sorry, wrong one. There it is. I don't understand. Oh, I tend. Oh, shorthand.
Take a bite of the whole head of lettuce.
Okay, it took me a half a second to read that. Yeah,
But
I have tomatoes. I've got seeds for starting some smaller stuff. We're probably going to end up growing out here, Sean, on our sun porch.
I'll be looking forward to seeing it.
It's not going to be a big one, mind you, because I'm the only one with a green thumb.
It doesn't matter. Do what you can do and eat what you grow. Seriously.
Oh,
If you're growing lettuce, eat the frickin' lettuce, Colin.
I think we only have one lettuce, and Jenny can't eat lettuce because she has IBS, but she can eat spinach. We do have some spinach we can do.
Then grow the spinach. It's even better for you.
Yeah, I like spinach too, but I like fresh spinach. I dislike with a passion cooked spinach. It just looks nasty and probably tastes even worse because I just can't eat it.
Do you know
But I
what?
can eat fresh.
I would put some spinach, some fresh spinach, cooked down into a quiche, and you would eat it.
Well, that's because it's small enough to, it doesn't matter. I've had
You would
quiche
eat it and
before.
love it.
But I'm talking about most people who do cooked spinach. I've had seaweed that tasted better.
It's cooked wrong.
Yeah, well, it just looks nasty. The stuff like remember you used to get in school where they put on your plate in school. Ugh. Ugh.
Colin, you're 2 minutes over your time limit here.
Okay, thank you for reminding me. So that means it's time for me to go. Thank you for reminding me, brother. Otherwise, I would have been kept on yakking, and I don't
No,
need
I
that.
just want you to be well tomorrow for work. So go get some sleep, drink some water, and
Ramona, I actually prefer spinach over cabbage or lettuce, though I do like coleslaw, and I know cabbage is made. Coleslaw is made from cabbage.
oh yeah, cooked fresh spinach with an egg. Grace knows what's going
I
on.
like spinach greens better than I do anything else. But good night, everybody. Love you all. Thank you for coming.
Everyone stay well and safe. I'm going to jump down. Thank you ever so much to our
Love you,
wonderful
brother. Thank you for coming up and
host,
hosting.
Colin. Thank you ever so much for having me up on panel.
Anytime, as usual.
In the chat, thank you ever so much for coming in. Please stay well and safe. If you got gardens, may the rains bless your gardens and the sunlight bless them and you and your family further. With that, I'm out.
Night, Sean.
Stay well and safe.
You as well. And of those people who are thrift shopping, may you find the finds you need, not necessarily the ones you want. No, I don't know if he's going live, Lori, but thank you for all for coming. Love you, and good night.